Today I'm in Rock Island State Park in Tennessee. It's my first time here. I'm not sure how many hikes I'm going to get to. There are about 8 or 9 trails in the park, but I'm starting out with a big one. Twin Falls is behind me. I'll be doing the Twin Falls Trail, hiking down the Caney Fork River. It's going to be beautiful even though there's no sun. Really excited to be here. I hope you guys will enjoy the adventure. Okay, I'm leaving Twin Falls for now, hiking downstream of the Caney Fork River. And right over here, we've got a little breakout section. And it's another beautiful waterfall. Just flowing right downhill and into the Caney Fork River. I am inside the cave now. The waterfall is just above me. You can't see it, but it is flowing down into the Caney Fork River. It's a nice little place to hide out, especially it's been raining like basically non-stop for a week here. And check this out. There's another like water cascade coming out of the rock over here. Multiple. Okay, so we got this kind of dripping. The waterfall is above. Over here, there's tons of water coming out of the ground as well, out of the rock. That is cool. It doesn't get too low, but I did have to squat because it's only about, probably only about like 4 feet in here. Okay, I climbed up top and now I'm above that waterfall, but check this out. We have got a series of just cascades that are beautiful up here. Again, running right down into the Caney Fork River. And just to show you where I've come from, right over there is Twin Falls, the really tall ones we saw at the beginning. I'm not sure this one has a name, by the way, but this is just incredible. Okay, I made it to the loop part. So just a half mile. We will loop, come back around, and to finish off the trail, we're gonna go right back upstream. So all of the trails here in Rock Island State Park are pretty short. I think this is one of the longer ones, and I think it's like 2 miles maybe, max. So relatively everything here is a short hike, but you gotta be careful, especially if it's slick. I've already fallen and busted up my knee a little bit, but I'm okay, thank goodness. You do have to be pretty careful. So, all right, I'm gonna do this little loop. We'll loop back around. This is what the terrain looks like. It's about a half mile, and we'll get back over here and we'll hike back upstream to go to the next trail of the day. You can tell just how high the water is up on the Caney Fork River. Kind of splits off right here by a little rock island, so hence the name Rock Island State Park. So you got a stream going that way, stream going this way. Got a waterfall over there. I'm about as far as you can go without getting into the water. But we've got a ton of snow melt, and then we got a ton of rain here in Tennessee. So it's made for just an epic adventure and epic scenery for a place like this. So really, really pretty. Okay, what I've noticed is the white blazes mean you're on trail. These blue blazes kind of take you off trail, kind of like a spur trail. And down here we're gonna see, as I make my way back, I gotta climb down here, but we're gonna see another just beautiful cascade of waterfalls. Well, if you haven't figured it out already, just doing this one trail today at Rock Island State Park, you can kind of tell why they named it Rock Island. The entire trail, I was about a mile and a half over there, and just kind of hiked along this ridgeline, which is nothing but what looks like just shale rock. I'm not a geologist or anything, so I'm not sure what kind of rock this is, but that is what lines both sides of the Caney Fork River in this area of Tennessee, and it is just unbelievably beautiful despite no sun and complete cloud coverage today. I have had just a blast on this one trail, Twin Falls Trail, and I haven't seen a single person the entire day. So really cool. The weather probably scared off a lot of people, and you do got to be careful because the rocks are really, really slick, but I've had a lot of fun with this one. A lot of fun. Okay, I drove about 16 minutes and I'm on the other side of Rock Island State Park. And now I'm doing the Rock Island Bluff Trail. It's another like 1.5 mile, 2 mile trail. So super simple, should be pretty easy. And we'll get the second trail in for the day. Okay, I've come to the part where it splits off. You don't want to go right. It basically takes you to a dead end. Just follow the signs. So you'll see the trail sign over here. And we'll continue on. The hike, this Bluff Trail I am doing, we'll get to see the Caney Fork River again here in a little bit. And the trail will split off where we'll do a loop. So this is basically like a lollipop loop. So you got the stick that we're doing right now, lollipop around, and we'll come back the same way we just came in. So it's a beautiful state park. Surprised haven't really seen anybody all day. It is a bit chilly. It's like 39 or 40 degrees. And as I said earlier, it's been kind of rainy and drizzly and all that nasty stuff. So not the best day to come out and explore, but makes it more fun for me because I got the whole place to myself. So really enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. I'm coming up to the sign now where we will loop around. Okay, you got the loop sign right here, so we can go counterclockwise or we can go clockwise. I say we go clockwise. Yeah, made it back out. Went clockwise, came out this way, and now we are headed back to the car. Made it back. Nobody in the parking lot. I've literally seen 0 people all day, except for something I'm going to show at the end. I drove about 1 mile from where I was over at the Bluff Trail, and now I'm at the Collins River Trail. This will be my last trail of the day, and what's really cool about this is a 3-mile loop, and we're going to see the Collins River, which drains into the Caney Fork River, and that's where I was earlier today. That's the part of the river system was Twin Falls, right? So we saw Twin Falls gushing into Caney Fork River. Well, we're going to get to see part of that river, except it'll be a different part, and we'll also get to see the Collins River as well. So this will be my last trail of the day. Hope you guys will enjoy the adventure. I'm about 1 mile in now to this hike, and you will see we've been hiking right along the Collins River, and I'm heading back into the woods. It's just a little out section right here, and you'll see people's river houses and all their little decks and stuff. And soon we will get to see where, hopefully, I hope to get to see it, where the Collins River goes into the Caney Fork, and I guess you would say that's the confluence. So hopefully we get to see that soon. It should be about 1/2 mile to another mile up here. It looks like we got more debris to go through here. as of late January 2024, this trail needs some maintenance. Had a three big log jumps basically. I had to climb over and duck under earlier, and then I just had that debris to get through. So decent amount of fallen trees, but pretty easy walking, and still along the Collins River here, heading up to the confluence where it dumps into the Caney Fork, and then we will loop back around to finish off the trail and the day. Okay, I came down here, I'm underneath the bridge. I was up there on the trail, came off on the spur trail where the road connects, and this is the Collins River flowing into the Caney Fork River, and over there is the big old dam. And we're not gonna get a good view of that from this side of the rivers, but you kind of get an idea of the landscape. So really, really cool. This is about 1.5 miles, so the halfway point of the 3-mile trail. And now I will head back under the bridge, head back up, and then come over here and finish off the loop, and that'll be it for the day. So really beautiful scene right here, and really glad I did this one. All right, the trail continues to loop back around. We got a caution sign right here, and for good reason. I'm just gonna go a little bit past it so you can get an idea of what the dam looks like. You'll also see the road down there, which I did come up, but I'm gonna zoom in and see if you guys can check out the dam. It is full. Kind of random, but this is a Model T Ford from like the 1920s. And it's believed, you know, here's the path that I'm on, the trail. It's believed that they just took the engine out and left it here back in the day. So really interesting to see that out here in the woods. Very strange way to finish off the trail. I'm just walking through basically this power line field, but this is the way, I promise. There are blue blazes, there are trail signs that say trail this way, and the wind has picked up and making it a little bit more chilly, and there's still this mist. All day I've had it basically rain on me. I probably should have brought my rain jacket. I know. First I always forget trekking poles, now I forgot the rain jacket, but it hasn't been bad. Like, I'm not like that wet. It's just like this constant mist. So we got a little ways back to the car. I think, yeah, just keep going straight, and I think we should be right over there. Let this be a reminder to bring a GPS system with you. I use All Trails Plus, and that way I can download the maps, because really I don't have any service out here in Rock Island State Park with AT&T. So I can download the maps offline, I can keep track of where I'm going, I can backtrack if I need to. Always good to have some kind of source of GPS. And there's OnX, there's what else is there? Gaia, there's All Trails, there's a slew of them out there now. Definitely worth the money if you have to pay a little bit of a membership. I think for All Trails it's only, I don't even know, $50, something like that for the year. But we got about a half mile in this field. And we'll be back at the car, and we'll wrap things up for the day and head home back to Nashville, Tennessee. That's going to do it for today's adventure. What a day we had out here at Rock Island State Park in Tennessee. I did 3 trails, so I'm going to go over the final stats just combined. So of course I started the day with the Twin Falls Downstream Trail, then I went over to the Rock Island Bluff Trail, and then I finished off here at the Collins River Loop Trail, and together that was 8.1 miles. I gained an elevation of 797 feet, so not that much actually for 8 miles. and I hiked for about 3.5 hours. So a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna get out of this misty rain. It's been gloomy all day, but the views are pretty good, and I would highly recommend this park. It's got a lot to offer. There's actually 4 or 5 other trails, but I pretty much did all the longest ones in the park. So I would say most of this park is easy to moderate hiking. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.